quite surprised. Just one look into your eyes can change my mind. Then again, I don't mind. I seem to find all the answers to the questions I don't like, but you make them all alright.
I often wonder what really it is that you offer me. At least I feel your touch, even if it's just when you walk on me. Your mind is always elsewhere, it's there, it's on, then it's off of me. I wanna feel your depth, but your heart is deaf when you talk to me. I guess that's what we were taught. We open up depending on how many drinks we have bought. He wants your head and it's ironic, doesn't care about your thoughts. You want more drink away from drowning, feeling empty and lost. But me, I'm no better. She wants to fuck around and I let her. A culture now, we're together, but was never together. I know you're looking for one night, and I've been stuck on forever. So I think it's sad that I'm naive to think that we could do better. But fuck it, I should've known from the start. And even after all this time, I still don't know who you are. There's more to life than likes and hopping bars and getting high inside your car. You're feeling distant, feeling far. Your wallet's up, I know it's hard, and so
tell me something, who you know. Give me reason not to go. You have my heart, if I have yours, then let me know. And tell me something, who you know. You with feelings you don't show. So how am I supposed to know if you love me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
I often wonder what really it is that I offer you. At least you feel my touch, even if it's just when I walk on you. My mind is always elsewhere, it's there, it's on, then it's off for you. You wanna feel my depth, but my heart is deaf when I talk to you. A vicious game that we play. See, nowadays they say love and hate are one and the same. You let me beat around the bush until you're sick of my games. It's never fair because you care and I just transfer the blame. I transfer my pain, ashamed to know that you could do better. How selfish is it? My concern is if I'm making you wetter. How selfish is it? You just want me cause I make you feel better. And we just chop it up to being drunk. There's wine on your sweater, alone but together. We always make it less than it seems. It's funny how if you have feelings you're weak. So we say less than we mean. You hate waiting, we're not dating and not vocal. We're game playing, I hate saying, but still hopeful. I'm conflicted, I'm lost in a lot of women. I know our situation's been sticky since the beginning. She left me out in limbo, you deal with my indecision. Don't know if you'll ever love me or love the talent I'm giving, but fuck it. I should've known from the start. How can I feel so fucking lonely with your hands on my heart, your hands on my chest? You whisper what you wanna do next. Our generation's taking love out of sex, and so the question is left.
Tell me something, who you know. Give me reason not to go. You have my heart, if I have yours, then let me know. And tell me something, who you know. You with feelings you don't show. So how am I supposed to know if you love me? Let me know.
Baby, put the bottle down. You don't need another one. No, you don't need another one. Girl, you don't need another one. Why you taking all those pills? Don't you know that they will kill you? Don't you know that we all need you? Don't you know I need you still? I barely knew you back then, but man, the things I remember is all in my mind. Tears on my face as I'm writing these lines. To imagine a place if I asked how you fine. Didn't care, never talked, wasn't there, never called. Day you were gone, only thing I recall. Saw your girl's face, no makeup, no smile, no feelings, no heart. She felt nothing at all, like What could I say? How could I possibly say it's okay? How could I not feel this anger inside me? I look at her now and you made her this way. When you drank all them pills, yeah, I killed her. Since then, man, I haven't seen the real her. Screaming in a pillow, could you tell me, did you hear her? Even when she smiles, can you see that it still hurts? They might say that it's wrong to be bitter, but the more that she drank, the more she got sicker. No better, she killing her liver. You thought she'd be better, but it's getting worse. Hollow like bottles she's holding. She trying to sleep but can't sleep till the morning. Every day is another performance. These pictures and memories, what she been holding. She blaming herself for the reason you left. You took every pill, but she feels the effects. Family's in pieces, your friends are a mess. You left all your pain and you gave it to them. What'd you think that would happen? Thought it'd be easy, like she would move on, hang out with her friends like nothing is wrong. They try to be strong, but the moment you left, she was already gone.
Baby, put the bottle down. I can hear you drowning now. I can hear you crying now. In your silence, I can hear you loud. Why you taking all these pills? Don't you know that they can kill you? Don't you know that you can heal? Don't you know we need you still?
Forgive me for my honesty. It's a blessing and a curse. It's a medicine that hurts. It's the only thing that works. Who could understand the things that you went through? It hurts cause I'll never even get to look you in the eyes like, brother, yeah, I get you. To even shake your hand and say, don't let the stress get you. But you left scars that are here to stay. So many stars used for you to stay. So much pain that I see even to this day. They think of you when it starts to rain. Didn't know you, it's affecting me. What if it was someone close to me? Like what if I was you and no one noticed me? Spending time alone, yeah, I wonder who would wanna go broke with me. To the girl still crying on her sheets. No, you don't feel like it, but you gotta eat. I know you think you need to, but you don't gotta drink. Water's coming in, but you don't gotta sink. I know it's hard to breathe, you just need to want to. Anything you need, baby girl, I got you. Tell me what it is, tell me what you feel. Tell me you're alive, anything can heal. Maybe I don't understand, guess I never will. But if you're feeling broken now, I promise you can heal. Promise you can make it out, you don't gotta be scared. If you're feeling numb, yeah, I promise I'ma be there. You don't gotta figure it out, I need you to feel. Sometimes the ones that love us end up leaving us still. You don't need another bottle, you don't need another pill. You don't gotta smile, but we all need you still.
Baby, put the bottle down. I can hear you drowning now. I can hear you crying now. In your silence, I can hear you loud. Why you taking all these pills? Don't you know that they can kill you? Don't you know that you can heal? Don't you know we need you still?
I need you. I need you. Yeah. I need you still. Look at the music we listen to. Bottles and bottles, yeah, give me another one. Killing ourselves and we're killing each other. The phrase that I'm hearing is having fun. Numbing our feelings so we can feel something. How does that make any sense? They tell me relax, have a great time. I see kids who don't know they're depressed. They followed it up, now they're shooting it out. Hitting students all over their chest and they wonder like what was the reason? He was just fine, saw him last night and he had a good time. Wasn't depressed, he was out of his mind. Who would've known he was out of it? Guess it was only a matter of time. There's more to perceive what you see in your eyes. Look at the time that we live in our lives. No emotions, I see him concealing it. Instead of dealing with problems, they hand you a drink like forget it, you don't gotta deal with it. That's the world that we live in, I'm sick of it. Want no part of the world that I'm living in. If we cared just a little bit, felt just a little bit, things would've been a bit different.
Loose in my head, think I'm falling for you. If only you knew the way that I feel, but you don't got a clue. If only you knew. If only you knew the shit that I do. If only you knew. If only you knew how I think about you. Yeah, yeah. I've seen you around before. I noticed soon as you walked in the door. You looking good and you know that you are. I lost control now, baby, I'm falling for sure. I don't know what they saying, feel like I'm on vacation. Oh man, it's room out right now, I'm just over here pacing. Cause I don't know what I should do next. I never thought that I could be so silent. Losing my head, think I'm falling for you. If only you knew the way that I feel, but you don't got a clue. If only you knew. If only you knew the shit that I do. If only you knew. If only you knew about you, yeah, yeah. I know you get this a lot. I'm staring at you, hoping that I get caught. Maybe then you know just what I want. But then again, I'm probably lost in my thoughts. That's the thing about me, I'm pretty good at dreaming. No, I'm not who I seem. Lately I'm changing like the season. So come on, give me a shot. I know I'm sounding crazy, but I just want what I want. I'm way too used to faking, so let me show you what's real and the way you're supposed to feel. Not that bullshit on some movie screen, it's your heart I'm trying to steal. Swear, these are more than words, more than this paper and the pen. I can show you around the world, you can be my Alexis Ren. I'd give you all of my time, you're always stuck in my mind. Barely even know you, I'm seeing all the right signs. So baby, don't go too far from me. Pretty soon you'll see that I'm losing my head, think I'm falling for you. If only you knew the way that I feel, but you don't got a clue. If only you knew, if only you knew the shit that I do. If only you knew, if only you knew how I think about you, yeah, yeah.
Talked to my dad on the phone today. He broke down and apologized. Said he's sorry for the way things got fucked up, and he wish he did a better job. Couldn't see his face, but I could hear his watered eyes. I could hear him loud and clear, wonder what am I? Understand me, I just wanna see him try, but he didn't wanna see it, so he just shut his eyes. Told him don't sweat it, I'm good, I'm fine. Your childhood was no harder than mine. I know he's your dad, but motherfuck my grandpa and the daughters that he victimized in the way that he treated his sons when your brother was alive once upon a time. And I know that you still don't believe in the way that he died. Honestly, neither do I, but we just comply. Nod our head, move on. Brand new city, new wife, new mom. All those days you whooped my ass, those same nights I wished you gone. So I hid in the bathroom and I wrote my first song without a beat. Hid the dirty clothes underneath the crack in the door so you couldn't ever see my feet. Let the water run so you couldn't hear my voice. Hit the notebook so you never ever knew. Song after song, page after page, day after day writing songs about you. So when you say that you proud of me now, can't explain what that means. We are who we are because of that shit. So no, I don't wanna be
in a perfect world where nothing ever goes wrong. Far, far away from me, no water from the tears. I wonder how they ever go. In a perfect world where nothing ever goes wrong. Far, far away from me, no water from the tears. I wonder how they ever go.
Talk to my big bro today. He broke down and apologized. Said he's sorry for the way things got fucked up, and he wish he did a better job. As he rolled up a blunt of some medical pine, lit it, but he didn't want to hit it this time. Hands started shaking and then he started crying. Shit had been building in the pit of his mind. He said, I wish I never robbed my brothers. I wish I never robbed those bitches. Now anytime somebody can't find they shit and they can't find me, then I'm suspicious. Don't nobody think I'm sufficient, and my time is ticking. I wish I never dropped out of school. Now it's either sell dope or wash them dishes. I said, look, my friend, my dog, I know you feel lost and that's real, but you wouldn't wanna feel warmer inside if you never had gotten them chills. Could you save your son from falling this far if you don't know how that shit feels? If Anthony never OD'd and died, then I would probably still be popping pills. Rest his soul. We are who we are. You don't enjoy thinking back that far, cause shit wasn't easy, most times it was hard. But the darkest of nights make the brightest of stars. So be the light in the dark, fuck being the norm. Some days I wish it was easier too, but shit, we were not born
in a perfect world where nothing ever goes wrong. Far, far away from me, no water from the tears. I wonder how they ever go. In a perfect world where nothing ever goes wrong. Far, far away from me, no water from the tears. I wonder how they ever go. In a perfect world.
Logic.
I got a date with destiny. My heart says yeah, but can't convince the rest of me. I tried so hard to make it with no recipe. My selfish ways caught up and got the best of me. I need redemption, no need to mention my past, cause all that matters now is bigger than diamonds and cash. The glitz, the glamour, the lights, the camera, the action, the stage, the fans, the speakers blasting. You know I want it, I need it, don't doubt it, I can't live without it. This is everything I've dreamed of, it's everything I've ever wanted. But is it really truly in my plans? Or did God mix up my blueprints? Did he have it right there in his hands? Anybody give me a hint? I can feel it now, I know it's coming. And I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I've fallen, I've risen, I chose to select and dismiss. And incarceration through these bars created a prison. And I intend to do the time that this sentence is given. 25 to life, yeah, that's how I'm living. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever make it, but there's only one way I'ma know. I'm like a seed planted in the dirt. Feels like I've been waiting forever to grow. And maybe today is the day, and maybe tonight is the night. But one thing that I know for sure, this time I'ma get it right.
Here to tell you the truth, tell you I'm nervous, tell you my story, tell you I'm worth it, tell you my flaws and my faults and my doubts, give you my heart and what's left of it now, tell you my hurt, tell you my pain, tell you the thoughts I keep trapped in my brain, tell you that nothing's the same, tell you I'm nothing much more than a main, and tell you I fear I may never find love, tell you I'm getting in touch with above, and right now I can't deny that I'm scared all this music I wrote won't compare or warrant the buzz, alone in my room, dissecting each line that I rhyme, I don't know how I finish on time, miss a drop date 3 times, I know that I let you all down. Well, I was the first in that line, so sever my soul from my body, engulf it in music, then give you something to relate. This is somewhere to go when your heart becomes cold and your friends become fake. As you stand on the edge of the world, you feel like you're destined to break. And your grandma is screaming you're worthless and calling you names to your face. Mom and I had to move to a place, second time let a rhyme depict this picture. And I can't deny I would hide in my room and would cry from dealing with ya. Pictures so vivid, you yell in the kitchen. I'm taking my boxes, I made a decision. I'm done with your dissing, your father then fixing. I tried to be nice, but you just wouldn't listen. I couldn't wait for the day just to give you my take on the shit that you did. Silly old bitch, never be like you, never be so rude. I hope, I wish alone and sick you sit, but this is where we end it. It's crazy to me how the truth is often most offensive. Battle tested, learn my lesson to forgive but not forget. I spill my heart, open my chest. Irrelevant you are to me, but part to me honestly thought I should address. Life often makes this mess. I've come to give you more while everybody gives you less. Yeah, and looking back on it all was a lie. At your friend's house and there's no other guy. Surprise, and look who you're with. I'm not trying to diss, I'm just telling you this, that your feelings may fade but your memories stick. Hope you're happy with him. Honestly, hope you're happy with him. And he does all the things that I want and I tried but I couldn't, could keep going on. But I know that I shouldn't waste any more time. Shouldn't waste any more lines. When you're drunk off the wine, do you find me crossing your mind? We knew this would happen with time, but I think that we finally figured it out, that we would just never work out. I tried picking you up, you tried pulling me down, but now life without you is where happy is found. And right now I'm just focused on music. Trust you would lose it. Ripped out my heart, you abusing, you used it. Love's not a label on Facebook where they gave you everything like girl, wait, look, but you didn't care. I would just stare at my wall and you gave me no reason at all when you left. Pick myself up when you made me feel less. Much better off into that I detest. Well now let's just put it to rest. I wish you the best. My friends don't respond to my texts. Yes, I've been busy with kind of cigars, but is it that hard just to call? I wanna hang out, yeah, you're shutting me out and you putting no effort at all. Now you got me confused, like what did I do? Used to tell you if I make it, I'll be bringing all you. Now my circles are limited, few, and you walked out and left. That left no myself in the game by not telling the truth. Been barely believing in love, I still really don't even know if I do. But if someone was ever to make me believe, then that someone is you. I promise it's you, I never took action. You Snapchatting, asking me where all my music is at. We're talking right now as I'm writing this rap. You're someone I wish that I always could have. And to be blatant, girl, your name is, still can't say it, never could say it. Scared you would hate it, wonder what crosses your mind when you play it. I'm patient, I'm waiting for you. Even roll rescue about me and you. Maybe one day we'll wait and we'll see. Now I'm chasing my dream and I hope you do too. And I'm hoping to prove I'm paying my dues. Dad would get drunk and pass out, I'm like, what are you doing? Boozing, you losing, he knew it. So we got sober, so proud, I knew you could do it. I'm out at a party, y'all tell me to drink. Here's what I think you look stupid. Sinking my soul in the music, I do it for free. And just know that I'm woven into it. My fans, we turn into fam. I'm here to guide you, give me your hands. Tell me your thoughts and your dreams and your plans. They told me I never could be what I am. Now look where we stand. We stand for everything we said we stand for. When they tried to give us less, we said no, fuck that. We're the man more and we stand tall. Dan told me jump on a beat and go tell them the truth. That's what I do this for you. I tell you my story to help you get through. And you see that this life is hard. The darkest nights make the brightest stars. I'm bringing y'all with me, let's raise the bar. I know y'all can feel this, whoever you are. Kindest regards, Mark.
Had some problems, but I'm doing good. When I was down, you were there to say I could. Every night when I was writing till like 2 a.m., you were sleeping on the couch so I could push a pen. I always tell you I'ma make it, swearing on my words, the title's mine for the taking. Remember playing ball growing up as a kid. Even then you wanted me to be the best that there is. Now my state admires every single thing I drop. You tell me never lose yourself just to reach the top. You say I'm growing up, but got a lot to learn. Stop living reckless when I felt the afterburn. Always had a passion to be different from the rest. I'm too driven to give you anything but my best. My brother told me keep working, it's bound to happen soon. Put my city on my back, Columbus knows I'm coming through. Remember when I thought I had this figured out? I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm doing now. But I wouldn't be here right now. But I wouldn't be here right now. But I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for my brother now. Told you, yeah I told you, I'ma make you proud of me. I'ma make you proud of me. Because told you, yeah I told you, I'ma make you proud of me. I'ma make you proud of me. Because put my practice into patience. Promoted sounds got me spreading across the nation. You had me with no other blog, listen to my tape. So I promise when I blow, I will fly you to my state. Put Ohio on a track, put my brother in a song. All the hours he lost sleeping just so I could write a song. My family beliefs ever since I did that show. Growing up I wanted to be someone everybody knows. I chased my dream from the jump, I never turned around. Ever since I call my shots, I'm the shooter now. They like to talk me down, but it's not affecting me. Got positives for everything they try to throw at me. It takes some time to be great, working every night until the day they close in my grave. Yeah, I know what they say, I'm a product in the making. I won't quit until they listen, bound to find me on your station, yeah. Remember when I thought I had this figured out? I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm doing now. But I wouldn't be here right now. But I wouldn't be here right now. But I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for my brother now. Told you, yeah I told you, I'ma make you proud of me. I'ma make you proud of me. Because told you, yeah I told you, I'ma make you proud of me. I'ma make you proud of me. Because
hey man, I just calling to say I'm proud of you, brother. It's been exciting seeing you following your dreams. So I love you, man, and excited to see where you're headed next. And I'm going to be right there with you along the way.
Contemplating just who I could've turned out to be. If I'd have stayed on what heard, what would amount to me? If I had looked and ain't found what I had found in me. I mean inside, would they love me, never look down on me? They say, you know, if you loved her, well then you would've stayed. You could've made a perfect pair that people wouldn't trade. Trade for nothing I did, though I had to chase it. Face it, I wasn't born to live a life basic. They say you turned your back on us just to go and be an artist. What's a promise anyway when someone breaks it? I bet he finally gets a shot and then he wastes it. I bet he don't come back for us when he makes it. And if he do, it be too late, you gotta face it. Cause by then it's someone new you've been replaced with. Old friends I grew up with, the girl I fell in love with. Love or hate me depending on how you judge it. I had to go tread my own path. If you don't step in no mud, well then it won't last. The years pass, it's crazy how they go fast. Ask myself questions you have but that you won't ask. Like you don't even come home enough. Where were you when she was in the hospital, huh? It was only us, and that's deep, and yeah I know it cuts. But if that gets you then you're weak, cause we were here and it ain't broken us. Still as close and stay by her side when no one was. Like when she lost her job and everything I broke we was. When she was sick and she needed some taking care of. A 15-year-old shouldered the weight, and when he was scared of the worst, I know that you stay strong. I don't say this enough, but you made me just as proud as you made mom. Yeah, you got some anger, but I don't blame you at all. I know I don't call, but you're my brother. I love you. In that first grade class, they came and got me. Your mom's outside, say goodbye now to everybody. You all's waiting with all of her things, at least what she could pack. In the time my dad's at work and before he came back. Way too young to comprehend what was happening. Are we going to grandma's? When are we coming back again? Little did I know that we were leaving him by himself. And 10 years have passed before mom sees anybody else. Just us. In middle school I ain't understand who Melissa was and why she wasn't another man. Biased and confused, they try to explain but nobody can. Wanted what I thought was normal, she had another plan. Such is life, even if it took time for me to accept it. No longer dad now, but a woman with whom she slept with. Or for the years when a secret was how she kept it. I ain't get it, admittedly I was skeptic. I came around, happiness I see's what you may have found. And that's what's most important, I don't wanna see you breaking down. I wanna see you smile, I don't wanna see you make a frown. If she loves you then that's all anybody needs, maybe now. By 05 things have gotten worse. Moved to the basement, deep depression's a rotten curse. Hiding in a dark space, her mind and her body hurts. Becoming more reclusive and the pill should have been a nurse. So the worse it got, I became more and more afraid. Until one night I went into that room, on the floor she laid. I shook her, she was blue, her skin was cold and she wasn't breathing. Scream, Melissa, wake up, couldn't fathom that she was leaving. Mom and bro is running down, I screamed, somebody help. Tried pumping her chest, CPR, but it didn't help. Toughest pill to swallow, but we lost this forced reflection. While in her life you made her happy, thank you for the blessing.
Everything will be okay.
I had an epiphany, I was repeating history. I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an epiphany, I just smiled at my enemies. I was listening to everybody who was talking but never did shit for me. Yeah, I had an epiphany, I was looking at everybody else that's up in the industry. They ain't as sick as me. I had an epiphany, I was seeing somebody that never had no good intentions for me. Now she missing me, yeah. Moral of the story is nobody did it for me, had to make a change. I was living in the city with no scene, I had a dream, I had to make a lane. Always knew that I couldn't live off a minimum wage, ripping the pay stub. I had a minimal taste for all the fame stuff, but I got into the game without a cent to my name. And now I'm ballin' like I'm in the NBA, bruh. And I know I got a lot, but I'm not content. If they ask me to stop, I will not consent. Never let nobody block, it's my shot to miss. You can meet me at the top if you hop the fence, and you climb the stairs, and you fight the beast, and you lose your way, then you find your peace, and you do it sober, then you find a drink, then you spiral down, and it all repeats. And I always had a vision, I could get it, so I did it by my lonely. I don't owe nobody nothing, never let nobody own me. Got some money from the music, and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me. Gave a whip to Lil Brody, and I'm only getting started. And I'm eating with the people that I starve with, and my batteries, I had to recharge them. I made an album, but that shit was garbage. Yo, I was trapped in a gimmick, I finally get it. I'm here to make music that matters. If I die, it'll all be alright, cause the message I gave you will live for me after. And my chapter will highlight a lifetime of energy gave through a bright mind. How you never had to stand on the sideline, how you the guide to your own guidelines. That's an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah. That's an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah.
I had an epiphany that I could make history, that I could prove everyone wrong that told me I wasn't cut out for this music thing. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if I took my energy and use it on positive things in my life instead of the people that lie to me, huh? Yeah, I had an epiphany that I could put all of my hurt into music and use it for people that might feel the same as me. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if everyone knew my depression was worse than they thought? They probably gon' look at me differently. Yo, this song got me going back when I was a stupid kid, thinking maybe I could make it in the music biz. And then I figured out the politics and realized that half of y'all don't even know what music is. Ain't going nowhere, I told them to get used to me. Feels like I'm living in a movie scene, a bunch of people trying to tell me how to act and breathe. One thing I never let nobody ever do is tell me who to be. I never got into the party scene, maybe I was just scared to drink, cause addiction, it runs in my family, that's someone I was scared to be. Y'all looking pitiful compared to me, since I could barely read. All I wanted was somebody I could trust, that I knew would keep it real with me. Rap's always been a man for me, that's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see. A lot of people thinking what I'm doing is a gimmick. Everything you hear me writing, I've been living. I ain't quitting, sending money to my family, trying to show them that I miss them and I cherish every moment when I'm home, when I'm with them. And it's just the way that I feel. In the industry of fakes, trying to stay real. In the industry of lames, trying to get deals. Lord knows I'ma get it, that Meek Mill. Yeah, I lay in my bed at night thinking there's gotta be more to me. I'm trying to pay off the mortgage and live the life of the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me. If you set your mind to it, you can do anything. That's an epiphany. That's an epiphany, yeah. I had an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah.
I still keep my eyes closed even when I'm awake. I still feel that I'm early even when that I'm late. I still take a little time just to listen to Cole. And when you see me in my feelings, that's when I listen to Drake. We aim for innovation, lack of preparation. And even with no gas, we be quick with the racing. So you could be somebody right now with a clear vision, but that doesn't mean you know your destination.
So if you're feeling down, wake up, and if you're feeling all confused, you are not on your own. From being the feeling down, hold your breath, hold your breath. I'll be alright, alright, hold your breath.
Lately I haven't been giving a damn. I try to make everyone happy, but I still never win. And what's the point of putting a mask and being pretend when everybody think they know me like they know who I am? But they don't. They just see another kid with a smile. They only look at my skies, but never look at my graphs. They never know when I'm lost, they only know when I'm found. You probably see me in public, but I be never around. Cause I be never outside, I be always at home. And even when I'm with the crowd, I be feeling alone. So many people try to make me go and fall for the hype, but I already know myself, I'd rather stay in my zone. I know exactly how it feels to be lost in the face, when your whole life is story, but you still stuck on the page. And you can never tell nobody cause they couldn't relate. We all looking for a way to escape.
So if you're feeling down, wake up, oh. And if you're feeling all confused, you are not on your own. From being leader. So if you're feeling down, hold your breath, hold your breath, oh. I'll be alright, alright, hold your breath.
Time is the only thing we got now. We doing everything just to make a balance. I learned not to always be a nice guy, cause people always find a way to take advantage. I'm living a life where you can never ever try to manage. They take my pride and emotion, try to make a sandwich. You never know what you got until it's gonna vanish. I scream my flaws to the records, I am not embarrassed. They try to tell me I should calm down my ego. Being in the game, I'm just trying to make a free throw. Who do you have when your attitude is zero? And then you look around, you don't spot a hero. Life is a full stage, more like the Apollo. People wanna have way before they even borrow. We all search for happiness but only get sorrow. But always remember that there's tomorrow.
So if you're feeling down, wake up, oh. And if you're feeling all confused, you are not on your own. From being leader. So if you're feeling down, hold your breath, hold your breath, oh. I'll be alright, alright, hold your breath, oh. Hold your breath, hold your breath, oh. I'll be alright, alright.
And maybe someday it's me and you, but right now I can't seem to feel it too. Lately all I know is you're running through my mind. I know it hurts, it's just not our time.
I'm used to it all, used to finding someone then go losing it all. Tell them that I'm fine, don't you worry at all. Pick up my phone at 1 a.m. and now I'm sending a call. Caring less and less around me, all my time has been around you. Let you in, you told me not to, held your hand, I said I got you. Ocean in your eyes, I've been lost at sea. Drowning in my thoughts, it was you and me. And I can't seem to find a single silver line and tell you that I'm fine, I'm lying. A heart will never wait for time, and don't you get it, there's a reason I met you. You don't think that I get you? Ask me why I'm trying, cause I think that you're special, embedded in my mind. Only you, nobody else. So many times you said there's somebody else, but you still picked up my calls, you still replied to my texts. I went and made you a song, you said it made you a mess. Cause the cracks in your heart, it looked just like mine. You and I were broken around the same time. Beautiful smile with all the pain in your eyes. You have a love so deep, you trust the wrong guys. And I understand it more than anyone. You're not looking for a connection with just anyone. What if I told you that I'm the better one? Spilling on my heart and I'ma let it run. My mind is saying leave you, but my heart says no. You made your choice, but I can't seem to let go. Thinking of your voice in a world so cold. I'm breaking down now, but I won't let it show. And even if I'm crazy, doesn't mean that I'm wrong. Wonder what you're thinking as you listen to this song. I've been lost in my mind, but I'ma tell you I'm fine. But what's the point of the one if you find him at the wrong time? Like,
maybe someday it's me and you, but right now I can't seem to feel it too. Lately all I know is you're running through my mind. I know it hurts, it's just not our time. Baby, don't you tell me that you don't see it too. You say you love me, so then tell me what can I do? You're on my mind, I know it hurts, it's just not our time.
I can tell you've been crying, let me shoulder your pain. You're looking at me funny, do you know what you're saying? Ivan, this isn't a game, I can't be feeling the same. I told you not to fight for anything, there's nothing to gain. And now things are harder cause I'm feeling it too. There was a wall for a reason, why'd you go and break through? Then you make me a song and it's been all in my mind. I know you're lying every time when you tell me you're fine. I met this guy before I met you, put my trust in him before I met you. I got attached to him before I met you. Now you're on my mind ever since I met you. But what can I do? Cause I don't think that you're getting it. A few months earlier with you, and maybe this will be different. Maybe you do really get me, and that's the thing that upsets me. I'm with him, I'm in your mind, so it's best you forget me. Maybe you're right, I don't think I'll ever get it. Love is making me blind. Picking up the phone, then I'm putting it down. Like who am I to go and ruin the happiness that you found? Like I go and tell my friends that it was all so dumb. Then I'm writing in my room until my heart goes numb, till my pen's all done. You know my heart wants more, let's break it in pieces all again once more. You can tell me that I'm wasting all my time, but I've been looking for a sign and I've been finding it in you. And you can tell me he was there first, you can say you fell for him first. He'll never look at you the way I look at you. You left a hole in my chest that I don't think I can fill. It's like we met in a dream, but the feeling is real. And I could write 1,000 lines, all the stars could align. What's all the love in the world if you found it at the wrong time?
And maybe someday it's me and you, but right now I can't seem to feel it too. You're on my mind, I know it hurts, it's just not our time.
Find what you're looking for when you stop looking. All of your exes with lessons in. Don't talk about them again, you keep on settling. Wonder if love is a pain or the medicine. You never let it in. Well, I guess that you're right, but fake it's been never my type. And I didn't build up this wall overnight. See, I wanted more than just lust for the night. Then you came in my life. You're different than them. I'm used to them playing pretend. I'm used to you're only a friend. Fell deep in each letter you send. I'm questioning loving again. I'm questioning when it will end. Then till I break it, my heart don't break even. I want this for longer than only a season. And you didn't break me. You came to pick up the pieces. No, you never hear it, but you is who I believe in. No one never perfect, but you are perfect to me. And lately I'm believing in love. You are the reason. I'm talking to my angels above. Wish you could meet him. Wish I could see him one more day. Just to hear his voice tell me everything is okay. Just to show him that his son is here, focused and change. And hear him laugh when I tell him about the stories we made, pretending like I'm okay. I'm broken and you know it. Building up a wall and never show it. Grabbing on my face told me focus. You're not the only one that's been broken. I'm hoping you open up. I thought what? Thinking that I'm always hoping, but I realized I've been swollen shut. There's more to us. There's more to love than surface. Lost the surface front. And the night I might spill my guts, she said. Sense that you're insecure. Can't tell what he did before to make you feel like you're less, you're more. Your clothes are flawed. I guess I got a glass full of feelings that I overpour. Now I can't handle my liquor. We get love drunk and we keep getting sicker. I tell you you're worth it, and something gets triggered, you start crying. Like Mark, why you lying? Your beautiful body and mind, you're rolling your eyes. I get that you're trying. See, lately me. My heart is surrounded by lines, but if you have time, I would love for you to bear with me. Look up at the stars and just stare with me. Travel around the world through the air with me. I just wanna be with someone that'll care with me, there with me when it all comes crumbling down. And pick up all the parts of me you see on the ground. I gave him all of me and he was fucking around. Look longer than nasty, how I'm supposed to picking they pounds, damn. I know you're feeling distant, saying men are all the same, I can tell you different. No, I don't deserve a chance, but you down listen. A broke rapper with a dream and a grand vision. I'm damn driven and you know that I'm believing in you. You focus on the things you said you never could do. You focus on the drama, all you need is the truth. And you to see what I see in you, if only I could too. I don't wanna be a memory, wanna wake up and see you next to me. Wanna dream bigger, better legacy. I know I'm more than open sesame, but if you wanna break the code, you get the best of me. It's when you said to me, yeah, it's when you said to me.
Yo, I once knew a man, he started off a boy. His whole damn life he never really been employed. He was only 19, had the chance to go to college. Try out his luck, see if he could gain knowledge. Think about your life, whatever you call it. Now he's just a cluck that broke alcoholic. Used to keep a picture of his girl in his wallet. Think about your life, whatever you call it. He walked home late cause the city don't sleep. He was only 19 but the river runs deep. Wrote raps in his head so he didn't really speak about the crushed up pills that he took in 1 week. 1 week turned to 2, 2 weeks turned to 4. Now long-term addiction knocking at his door. Started losing weight, coming late, looking drunk, and his family and friends said he was up to something. Got to the point where he couldn't even function. Calling up his dealer begging, please give me something. I just got evicted and I ain't got nothing. The dealer was a prick, his reply was reluctant. I could get you high off this shit nobody fuck with. Even all the fiends know better than to touch it. He was 19 begging, please give me something. Said to the kid, I don't know if you could trust it, but I got a lot, so push it to the public. Watch out for the cops and the rats on some thug shit. Here's for your protection, lending you this pistol, pretending that it's pure, but he knew that it was crystal. Looked like shards of glass, said I hope this ain't an issue. Plus if you snitch, swear your mother gonna miss you. Now he's lost his path, school and direction. Kicked out his pad after landlord inspection. All he ever had was his rhymes and a dream. Now he's living on the streets at the age of 19. Feel the meth in his lungs and the sun starts to tweet. Never saw 21, y'all, the river runs deep. Yo, I once knew a man, he started off a boy. His whole damn life he never really been employed until he turned 19, got a job at the college, working on the radio where he could spread knowledge. He thought about his life, how he wanted to recall it. Still he barely ever had $1 in his wallet. He quit smoking weed, figured that he needed time so that he could make a difference in other people's lives. Started saving money, cleared out his mind, no longer drinking, just thinking about his rhymes. Yo, he walk home late cause the city don't sleep. He was only 19 but the river runs deep. Yo, he walk home late cause the city don't sleep. He was only 19 but the river runs deep. Wrote raps in his head so he didn't really speak to his homies about the books that he read in 1 week. 1 week turned to 2, 2 weeks turned to 4. Plus on the side labels knocking at his door. Started gaining fame, he be gone away for months and family and friends said, well isn't he something? Worked at the food bank a block from the Ave where this guy smoked meth and kept rocks in a bag. Told the kid he was grateful that he was helping out cause he knew firsthand he could have gone another route. The river runs deep, kid, please hold on. gone. The people that we meet, the only thing that keep us strong. He could have been selfish, could have lost it all. Instead he graduated early, no Adderall. Called up his producer, the one that he trusted. Said to the homie, yo please give me something. This guy was a dick, his reply was reluctant. Now we gotta find some new beats that he can fuck with. I can make you rich if you switch to this club shit. He was 19, begging please give me something. Gave the kid gimmicks, said push it to the public. Pretended it was pure, but he knew it was corrupted. You have to go solo, we hope this ain't an issue. Your family and friends leave behind, they won't miss you. This guy was a douchebag, he hung up the call. Started self-promoting, thinking really fuck them all. Recording every day, then he posted on his blog. Freestyle clear, instead of spitting through the fog. Best decision that he made, quitting beer, twisting logs. Now he live with no fear, said he listened to the gods. Cause all he ever had was his rhymes and a dream. Now he's getting signed to Sony at the age of 19. First West Coast tour, then the whole US. Now everywhere he go, new girl, new dress. Sold out shows now, money ain't a stress. He was only 19, some would say he was the best. Getting underground respect, now the same labels call it. Offering him checks to put money in his wallet. Think about your life or whatever you call it. Remember when he used to think he'd be an alcoholic and still barely ever had $1 in his wallet. Battled with addiction and almost left college, but held himself together so that he could spread knowledge. Think about your life or whatever you call it. There once was a time when the sun felt weak. Now he's king at 21, y'all, the river runs deep. Then one day the kid came back to the city of Seattle, where he learned how to rap. Said fame is a battle and the game is a trap. Back to his neighborhood where he would get dapped. Saw this man in the shadows with his head in his lap. Limbs lay lifeless, wasn't just a nap. His eyes wasn't open, holes in his teeth. Pipe on the ground, blood cold on the street. Tried not to look, tried to listen to the beat, but this man sat dying in the middle of the street. Reached in his pocket to pull out his wallet, like it could save his life or whatever you would call it. He turned to the man to offer him his help. Looked him in the eyes and realized it was himself. Torn up clothes, no shoes on his feet. It was getting late, but the city don't sleep. The man started shaking, the sun starts to tweak. Lying in the gutter in the motherfucking street. He turned to the kid as his body lay weak and whispered as he died, kid, the river runs deep. The story of my life, cause both of them were me. Thinking to myself, yo, who I wanna be. He turned to the kid as his body lay weak and whispered as he died, kid, the river runs deep.